be that all household chores will be done by the choti bahu. It's like you can say tradition or something else. I don't know what calls it. So I am the choti bahu of the house, and we live in a joint
Oh,
family of 14 people. So it is very tough to getting time for myself.
still you are
Really tough.
doing.
And what?
Still you are doing.
Pardon? Yeah, still I am doing.
Good
Yeah,
evening.
hi, good evening. Good evening, very good evening. How are you?
I'm great. How about you? Thank you so much for asking. How about you?
I'm doing very well. Uh,
That's lovely.
Doing
That's
very
lovely.
well.
Yeah, how was your day?
And by the way, you're looking gorgeous now.
So much. So first tell me, how was your day?
Was quite usual because I'm a housewife, so I have usually lots of work to do, like all household work. So
Mm,
yeah, it
okay.
was quite same day for me. Nothing special.
Mm. Your English is quite interesting. I guess you are already good at English. So I would like to know about yourself first, since we are meeting for the very first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Okay. So my name is Savitri. I'm from Rishikesh, Uttarakhand, and I have completed my graduation and post graduation with English literature only. And yeah, and my hobbies are singing. I love singing and listening music. And I recently discovered my one of hobby, which is gardening.
One of hobbies.
Yeah,
You have
hobbies.
recently found
Yeah,
interest in okay, gardening too. Okay, that's great. And you have already love for English, as you have already done your graduation in English and then post graduation in
no,
English.
no. Actually, my graduation was with the English Economics and Political Science, and
Hmm,
my master's was with the English Literature.
English literature only. So, what are you doing in now? Like, you have completed your
I'm doing.
master's. Hmm?
Yeah, I have completed my master's in 2018, but
18.
till now I'm yeah, but till
Okay.
now I'm not doing. Yeah, till now I'm not doing anything. Like I'm not working right now, but surely in future. That's why I'm preparing myself because
Hmm.
nowadays having a good communication skills and English speaking skills are necessary in any modern workplaces. So yeah, that's why I'm working on it.
Absolutely, I agree with your point. So, I would like to know, are you preparing for a particular government exam?
No, no. Actually, as I told you that I'm a housewife and I am a mother of two kids. My
Hmm.
elder son is 8 years old and my second son is one and a half only right now. So, I got married in 2012. Okay.
In
So, 12.
2012.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
So, yeah. And I have completed my graduation as well as post graduation after the birth of my first son. So, yeah, till now, somehow I was occupied all the time. That's why I was not able to pick any kind of job. So, yeah, that's why I'm uh, jobless right now. But I'm working on it to be like to get a good job for myself.
Obviously, that you were occupied with household chores and then you were raising your
Yeah.
kids too. Simultaneously, you were you have completed your bachelor degree and then the master degree, which is inspiring,
Yeah.
I guess. Being a housewife, being a mother, being a married person, you were, handling everything, I guess, in a well manner. And
Yeah.
you feel, I guess, motivated throughout the journey because it must be very difficult to maintain, and to
Yeah, for sure,
manage.
for sure. It was like very challenging and sometimes quite frustrating too. But somehow it become possible, and I'm really grateful for that. Like to God and somewhere my positive approach towards this kind of situations, you can say.
Wow, very inspiring, I must say. And
Thank
I
you.
think
Thanks a lot.
you got support from your family too, like from your husband and
Yeah,
in-laws.
yeah, absolutely. Because without support, it can't
Hmm.
be possible to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what are you aspiring to become now? Like, as you mentioned that you are not preparing for a particular government examination.
Yeah,
So, what is your goal?
yeah. Actually, the problem here is that I am not preparing for governmental exams because I have spent my 30 years. Right now, I'm 30 plus, and for cracking a government exam, you have to spend like hours on your studies and
Yeah.
with consistency too. It's not about 1 day, 2 day, or 1 week or 1 month.
Hmm.
It's take time to crack any government exam. So I'm not really get that much amount of time.
Hmm.
So I'm not able to crack that. So as I told you that I have completed my master's, so I have one and only option of teaching,
Yes.
because I don't have any professional degrees like B.Ed or any
Hmm.
other professional degrees are there.
Hmm. Got it. Got it. Okay. So, I'm curious to know about now the spoken English and the communication skills because doing masters in English is a little different as you have done
No,
open
no, yeah,
literature,
yeah,
but spoken is
definitely,
a little
definitely.
different. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
how did you get it?
you, yeah, because you are very well aware of, because I am belong to a typical Hindi atmosphere and environment where people generally speak in Hindi. And what happened in my master also, where that in our classes, uh, during our classes, we read our text and our books or now novel, prose,
Hmm.
anything like poetries in English. But we discussed it, and we got the explanation always in Hindi.
Hindi,
It's like
yes.
that only. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it really matters, and it is really like even not connected like 10 or 15%, that if you have completed your masters with English literature, so you will automatically be good in English speaking also.
Hmm.
So but I'm working on it for like 1 year now, and
It's been 1 year.
but yeah, I'm working on it
Hmm. That's good. That's good.
slowly and sadly, but yeah, I'm working on it.
I like the spirit. Like you have a lot of struggles and challenges and hurdles in your way
Yeah.
already, but you are
Mhm.
just doing and you are consistent with it, which is, I guess, very important. Like it should be your priority to do on regular basis, which is important. So I would like to know what are the things that you do on daily basis, listening, reading, writing, or speaking.
Yeah, actually, which community I belong is like it is a Purbiya community.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my native place is somewhere in Uttar Pradesh. My mother tongue is Bhojpuri.
Mm-hmm.
So, in our community, it is said to be that all household chores will be done by the choti bahu. It's like you can say tradition or something else. I don't know what calls it. So I am the choti bahu of the house, and we live in a joint
Oh,
family of 14 people. So it is very tough to getting time for myself.
still you are
Really tough.
doing.
And what?
Still you are doing.
Pardon? Yeah, still I am doing, and it is really very tough and very hard. But somehow you can say that if you want something and really by your heart, so you somehow
Mm.
discover the path. So
Yes. So what are the things
I'm
that you're
trying.
doing?
When I get some time, I usually watch some English podcast, whether it is a like ANI podcast of Smita Prakash or G Shetty, or sometimes what his name is, Bear Bicep,
Hmm.
and so, some of these kind of podcasts I generally watch, and then I try to read one page at least in English, whether it is a short story of Sudhamurthy. And one thing I want to mention here that I purchased a book of Ankur Warikoo
Hmm.
after watching one of your videos,
Okay.
in which you suggested that this book, Get Epic Shit. So I purchased that and I try to read that also.
Okay, so it must be first one do epic shit. It is do epic shit.
So yeah, I'm confused because there's two books,
Now there are three.
and
He has
okay, I
published
didn't.
one more book.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
So first is do
okay.
epic shit. Second is get epic shit done. Which these two
Yeah, so
books
I have read the second one, Get
get
Epic
epic
Shit
shit
Done.
done.
Yeah.
Okay. So first you should read that through. Like if you have already completed second one, so now you can read that do epic shit too, which
Uh,
is my favorite.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, fine. I really read it out, but as I told
Did
you,
you like?
I hardly get time. Yeah, I like it very much. Like the best part of it is the conversational concept is the most what we can say approaching thing which get the our which get our concentration, you can say, or our, I'm not getting it right now.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, I also
interest
like that.
interest you can say.
Interest.
Yeah, interest you can say. Yeah, it get
Mm.
our interest because
Mm.
it conversational kind of structure. It
Yes.
not somewhere like you getting bored.
Ah.
It's in type of conversational uh,
Hmm.
type. So that's why I feeling interested, and it is quite interesting too. Some general topics, and in a manner of some kind of there's some spark. I don't know what
There
it is,
is.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
Hmm.
When you read it out, when you go deep in that, then you can realize it.
Then you can absolutely. I agree with your point. And these are the questions, especially everyone, I guess, at some point of
Yeah,
time
yeah, yeah.
may face,
Some
and
like
these questions
general
come.
questions, but
Hmm.
in very interesting manner.
Interesting manner. Yes. Yeah. I think I should mention Ankur sir in this video. As we both are now, I can say like we like her book, his books, sorry, his books now, and
Yeah, yeah.
I always love reading his books. Now the third book is again he has published, so I'll purchase that. That is a
Mhm.
little different from the previous two one because they were just related to life, career, failures, how to deal with things, right? But the third one is I don't know much about it. I have just seen the cover. So it is
Okay.
related to money now, finance. So it
Okay.
is I have a little interest towards the finance or money. So I don't know. I
Mhm.
would, but I would love to read just because that it is written by Ankur sir. So yeah, because I have already two books like Rich Dad Poor Dad and Psychology of Money. So both are
Okay.
related to finance and money, but I didn't get much interest in
Similar
those
concepts.
two books.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just little skeptical here, but still, I would love to read it in future. Yes,
Fine.
yeah. So, which book are you reading nowadays?
Nowadays I am not getting time because nowadays it is winters,
Hmm.
and the day pass like in what we can say, in
Blink
hurry
of
only.
eye.
I
Blink of eye. You can
what?
say blink of eye.
Yeah, 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 you can say it. And having 1.5 years old son is also a backlog because there's no fixed time to him like to disturbing me or his wanting of me. So I have to like look after him also and spend time with him also. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
getting the time which I get in summers. As
Hmm.
compared to that, in winters it's quite more difficult, you can say.
Okay, and still you have, improved a lot. I have seen many people, I have talked to many people who have, proper time. They can utilize their time. They can become fluent in English, okay? And even they require a lot of these skills in their, they are working professionals, so they need. Still, they are not doing this much. In just 1 year, you have improved a lot. This is, I guess, absolutely, I guess, remarkable journey that you have
Thanks
completed,
a lot.
even when you are getting very less time. So, which
Yeah,
is
thank
great.
you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
and it makes me positive all the time that yes, I am improving and I can see the difference. Like if I look back 1 years back, I can see the difference. Like in
hmm.
a large scale that yeah I have improved so much and
Okay.
it feels good.
Yeah, and absolutely it must be very explicit to you that how you were and how you are now at English. And I want to know, like, do you talk to anyone? As you mentioned that you listen some podcasts every day, listen to podcasts, and you watch videos and you read too. So do you talk to anyone on regular basis?
No, not regular basis, but I have a niece which is like 21 years old, and when we usually talk, we talk in Hindi. But when it comes to some certain topics,
Hmm.
then we not try to talk in English, but somehow we generally automatically turn into English mode.
Wow. That's lovely. That's
So
even great. Because many people say,
yeah.
like, while talking in English, we discuss the topic in English, but immediately, I don't know, unconsciously we turn into Hindi. But there is the
Hmm.
cases a little opposite. You
Yeah,
was even
yeah.
having conversation in Hindi and unconsciously you turn into English. Great.
Yeah, and one of my nephew also, his brother only. He is
Hmm?
also when he tried to explain something, some technical terms, because he watched lots of technical videos.
Hmm?
He tried to explain it in English. Why I don't know.
Great. So it means you
Because
can say
I'm
you
not
have
very
environment.
gadget. Yeah, please continue.
Yeah, I said it means you have environment around you. You have people who
No,
speak
no,
in.
actually, as I told you, I'm married, so I am in my in-laws' house, and my niece and nephews are there in my maternal. He's my like both are my big brother's children.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we occasionally and sometimes meet.
Okay, okay. So do you talk to any stranger, like, as you mailed me? So there are many YouTubers who are conducting these kind of
No,
conversations.
I tried it the first time.
Wow. Today
Yeah, you're the first
only
one to I'm talking with,
yeah,
like
I
the random one.
the stranger. I You can say I am very stranger to you.
No,
But
you're not stranger to me because I have watched your like last some of videos, not every one because I don't get time, but I try to watch some videos.
Okay, so I don't seem stranger to you. That's lovely to know. And many people say this. And even only today, I had another session before this around 7. She also
Mm-hmm.
shared that I am having this session or the conversation with stranger for the very first time. I didn't talk to anyone. This is my first conversation only. So, and
Mm-hmm.
you are the second person who is saying the same thing. So,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Any question for me?
Yeah, I wanted to ask what you do to you are also not a native speaker of English, as we know, like. we are Hindi speak from Hindi environment totally. So what you do to like improve your communication skills and particularly of like in English speaking?
Hmm. One that is very conspicuous explicitly, I have mentioned that you can see also on YouTube that I am uploading videos on YouTube every single day. So it shows that I am talking on regular basis with different people, with strangers. So this is one
Mhm.
thing which is I personally feel like it is very important. It is mandatory to, if you want to become good and confident speaker of this language, you should practice on regular basis, which I'm doing. Second,
Mhm.
reading. I love to read. Third is listening practice. I'm not writing nowadays. I used to write when I was preparing for banking. Then I stopped the preparation in between. Then
Mhm.
and after that, I didn't try to write anything in English. But yeah, doing the reading, listening,
Okay.
and speaking. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I also wanted to create a channel, but
Okay.
so- but
I think
somehow it was
you should
what?
now in 2024 you can do that.
Okay, fine. But I'm not getting the like specific content on which subject I have to create this channel. I'm not sure about the topics and those kind of things.
So just do a little research and find your passion, what motivates you or what inspires you the most. That thing only you can pick. Yeah, there must be something that inspires you, isn't it?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. And for that, I have to think for for some time.
so any other question?
No, actually, one more question is that my like most you can say scary concern is about speaking in English is grammatical mistakes. Somewhere I am very well aware of the grammatical rules while we need to speak in English. But somehow, when it comes to speaking in out, in conversation, somehow automatically it vanish from mind. So that's the problem. And yes, I'm working on that also, but uh, maybe it will take some time because it's not our native language and it's not our first language. So obviously, it will take some time.
Yeah, sure. And I guess you know already that it will take time. Still, you have improved a
Mhm.
lot in just 1 year, which is remarkable. And yeah, be patient with the journey. It takes time. Just keep doing the great work, whatever you're doing in order to improve. This is the only, and the second most important thing is that speak on regular basis. Gradually, you
Yeah.
will improve. Even you are not making much mistakes, not at all. You are making minor mistakes. I have noted down some of the as you mentioned, you were mentioning about the nephew. So if you're talking
Mhm.
about singular person, he tried to, you said when he tried to explain the technical terms, so instead of
Mhm.
saying he tried to, he tries to. It should be SES with
Yeah,
singular person.
and I'm aware of that,
Yeah, I know.
but I missed it.
It happens. It happens. Because we usually don't talk about third person. Nah? We talk about I,
Yes,
especially with,
yeah,
usually we talk about I, especially, right?
yeah,
About ourselves.
yeah, yeah,
So that's why.
yeah.
And I have seen many people make only mistakes when they talk about third person, he, she, it. So just focus on
Okay.
that. And otherwise, yeah, otherwise you are not making much mistakes, only minor mistakes. And I like when you use advanced words. You have used like vanish, then typically, then atmosphere, which is great. So you're doing
Okay,
already a
thanks
great
a
job.
lot.
Yeah, I
Thanks a
appreciate
lot.
it. Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
now we have to wind this session up right here. If you
okay,
want to
fine.
have another session anytime, you can just remind me once. Okay?
Okay, fine. Definitely, I will definitely do it again because I had a great conversation, and really, it was really nice to have you.
Sure, sure. Okay, then. It was really nice talking to you,
Okay.
and we will meet again soon. Till then, bye bye. Take care
Okay,
of yourself
definitely.
and keep practicing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Bye.
you. Good
Bye.
night.